going to call the meeting to order. We welcome you to the LPUA meeting. We, as your representatives on the LPUA, welcome your involvement and encourage your participation. The meeting is a public hearing. If you wish to address the LPUA on any item on the agenda, please fill out the blue request to speak to the LPUA form, noting the agenda item number. The blue form is available to you in the foyer, and you should submit it to the council clerk, Ms. Veronica Williams, seated to my left, prior to the call of the agenda item, if you wish to speak. If the card's not completely filled out, you'll not be given the opportunity to speak. If you have materials you wish to submit to the LPUA, please give those to Mrs. Williams along with your blue form. In an effort to allow everyone an opportunity to be heard, the 5-minute rule will be in effect. Speakers should refrain from debating, personal attacks, and from making confrontational and derogatory comments. I'm requesting that the first row to my left be used for media only, and lastly, food and drink are not allowed in the auditorium. And I ask that all phones and electronic devices be silenced from this point forward. And our meetings are held by, are governed by resolution and not by Robert's Rules of Order. And I will note that I do have a blue card when we're finished with this item. I don't think it's to this item. In fact, from what I see here, it doesn't appear to be about this item, but we will allow the gentleman to speak. I don't have any particular announcements, and I don't see anybody from the administration, so I'm not going to worry about announcements tonight. Gentlemen, do you all have anything that you want to add tonight? No. Great. Mr. Huval, do you have anything? Okay, great. Then we're going to move right on. Liz, I would ask that you read the first item for final adoption. And let me turn on your mic.
Okay. Ordinance 9, 2015, LPUA. An ordinance of the Lafayette Public Utilities Authority authorizing and approving a pole attachment agreement between Lafayette City Parish Consolidated Government and Hunt Telecommunications, LLC.
I've got a motion by Mr. Nakhan, a second by Mr. Patan. I don't believe this is to address this item. Is that correct? Okay. If you would, call the roll.
District 4?
Yes.
District 6? Yes. District 7?
Yes.
District 8?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Okay, that's the only item on the agenda for voting purposes. I have a Mr. Bill Hayes that would like to address the LPUA, and now would be the opportunity for you to do that, Mr. Hayes. Let me turn on your microphone.
Is it working? Oh,
There you go.
okay. I was recently made aware of what I assume to be the fact that Lafayette Utility System Fiber is operating, their long-term financial viability is sort of in question. Is that correct?
I would say that you got incorrect information, but what I would also suggest is that you speak to Mr. Huval, which is here, who is here tonight.
Okay.
And I don't know who you're getting your information from, but you probably didn't hear the audit report from, let's see, was it the last meeting?
May 19th.
And so I think what you're probably hearing is from those that would say that we're not in a positive balance.
Okay.
What is happening is that we continue to grow, and we continue to meet all the projections that we expected to make, despite the hurdles and the roadblocks that we've had to address along the way. But if you would like to address that specifically with specific information,
Okay.
I'll be glad to take some time to visit with you on that, and also with Mr. Huval.
Well, I did a little bit of research. I found some things. I found something that was written a year ago, specifically about our system, and it
Written by who?
Cox.
If you would speak into the microphone.
Sorry. Free State Foundation. It was written June 10th.
Free State Foundation?
Free State Foundation. There's no author listed.
Well, I know that there are some people out there who are paid by private entities from time to time to write negative information. If you'd like to provide some information to me,
Yeah.
I'll be glad to help you vet that.
Okay.
And I'll be glad to provide you, see that you get information that's most current and where we are in our marketplace and how we're growing and expanding.
Okay, well, good. Because I was thinking if there is a problem, I was thinking, well, what would we do about it? And I looked around and I'll talk. Let's get together and I'll talk about it afterward.
Please give me a call, the office number. You have I think you already have my personal number, and my office number is 291-8800. Feel free to call me.
Okay.
All
Yeah, let's
right.
do it then instead of us standing here doing this.
All right, very good.
All right.
Thank
thanks,
you
Tom.
for coming. This meeting is adjourned.